So for many years, we thought that the problem was the technological infrastructure, so the scalability, the efficiency of the mainnet. Basically, we are at ETHMilan, so I'm talking about Ethereum or EVM solutions. At the moment, actually, we solved most of the problems. We have now scalability. And to rephrase what also Vitalik said a few days ago, we are living a new era. So we used to be early adopters in this sector, but now we can say we are early users. So something is changed. After Ethereum passed and moved away from the proof of work and now is in proof of stake, and we have all the infrastructure also thanks to the different layer 2s, we can say that scalability is something affordable and is something very important for whatever you want to build on Ethereum, because every dApp is based on something that has to be scalable and efficient. And now I can say that we have it. Maybe we are at the beginning, but we have it. There are two main problems. So the difference between centralized solutions and decentralized solutions are mainly based on these two problems that at the end we will see it's only one. So mainly it's the market efficiency, because the market efficiency, so we know that in decentralized solutions we have additional costs. We have the cost of the network, and then we have other costs that we have to manage. And the liquidity is inefficient. And then we have the bad UX, because we know that the wallet, the management of the seed phrase, the mnemonic, the private keys, and the gas fees. So every new user has to have Ether on in his wallet and has to manage all these transaction fees. But at the end, if we think about it, it's only one problem, because if we fix the UX, so this filter for the new users, at the end, more users will bring more liquidity, and we have more market efficiency in the sector. And this can be solved mainly with one feature, and this feature is a killer feature, that is the account abstraction. So it's not something casual that, or it's not a case that for many years now on Ethereum, and also the Ethereum Foundation is focused on this solution to abstract the interface that we used to have on this sector, and to have something very easy to use since the beginning. So what is an abstraction in general in the IT sector? Is to hide the complexity of the technology behind. So we see something very easy. We don't care about what there is behind, so the technology. We want to use the application. We don't want to know how it works. And in this way, we can have the best of the two worlds, because at the end, we don't have KYC. I'm not talking about a centralized application or centralized exchanges where you have to go through the process of know your customer, and so you have to give your passport, your identity. This part will be like in a decentralized exchange, but at the same time, we don't have to care about network fees or all the management about the private keys and the mnemonic phrases, for example. Another problem is that we see a lot of solutions, mainly on mobile applications, but almost the mobile applications are centralized. So now also the centralized exchanges have the mobile app and the solution on the mobile, but most of them are centralized. So we want to break also this standard. And this is why we talked about Denaria, that is the solution I'm talking to you today. And this comes because we saw also the problem, especially in 2022, when everything went wrong, especially with the FTX and that disaster. What happened? That the people didn't move away from that kind of solutions and came to the decentralized solutions. The reason was the problems I told to you before. And so we are trying to solve these problems. We are not the only one with Denaria, but I think this is the way where to go. A single mobile app, so in a mobile first version of the application, with account abstraction, where we don't have the problem of the gas fee management, seed phrases, mnemonic, and the login. Also the login is very important. So all these passwords we have to manage. In this way, with passkey, we can log in the application only using our biometrics, for example, our fingerprints or our Face ID. And this will be very intuitive also for the people used to navigate on the Web 2. So the experience will be a Web 2 experience. And this will be a perpetual DEX, so a future solution. The demo is already working, so you can come to our booth here. Actually, it's very close to this stage. You can try the demo application. There is nothing involved in the sense of asset to spend, or at the moment it's only credits, and actually we are running a campaign with XP points. So my call to action today will be to try this solution and to test the user experience you can have.